Coach, it is a gorgeous night in the desert. The roof is open, the stars are out, the good life. And we've got football ahead from State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20! I got you! Check, crunch! Sika! Check, Sika! 21, here we go.
Now a man who really stepped up last year, this is Matt Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Hey, echo!
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he fields it cleanly. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. It's grabbed over the middle by White. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. White, the 7th overall pick back in 2015 by the Bears. Never really got off the ground in Chicago. Now, in his defense, his first 3 seasons were injury-plagued. And Cliff Kingsbury said he has all the tools to be a dangerous player. He and the rest of the franchise really hoping a change of scenery will breathe new life into the 27-year-old receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Watch the safety creep.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9. Murray going to get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. White's got a first down and more. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, Laura, quit talking about it and bring it. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Here we go, here we go.
Murray to air it out again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Go, go. 36, 31.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Murray now, 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
11. Hey, exit.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, San Francisco.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, here's Breida. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida, sliding out of the pocket. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Miles Boykin, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He hits White, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cards stringing together a couple of good pickups. It's another first down on that play.
First and 10 at the
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Check that.
Front is Murray. Goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. D. Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Switch. Check lead.
Now Murray. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Murray now. Nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Watch the twins. Let's go. Come on. 56. Hold on. Mike's 56. Get your swerve on. 56.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Breida, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
11.
At the 19-yard
Hey,
line.
Now Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Murray. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Murray now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. Murray now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Hey, my 7.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Mike's 43. Point Omaha. Check back. Check back. 43 is the Mike. Hey, Delta. You rush. Get hot.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Gold with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Murray now. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Safety's Hey, 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 hey. Slam, slam, slam.
A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
First down, Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Hey, Dick. Hey, Charlie. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. 58, boys. 58.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check 49. Check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Murray going to throw. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
65. Hey, Haywood!
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D. Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Kill. Chance. Wide. Get wide. Hatchet. Check three.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go. 56. It's a party now. Delta, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. Here it comes. Go. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Here we go. Shift. Watch the shift. Watch twist. Check 52.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Kill. Pick the edge. Come. Go. Check. That's it.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here.
Check 50, check 50.
Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Murray now on 1st down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing on 1st down. Murray. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Drop deep, drop deep. Check 3, check 3. It's free. It's free. Look smoke. Mike 56. Mike 56. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. On the left side, a catch by White. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's White. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
No. Check 24. Check 24. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Alpha. 58's the mic. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. I got you.
To throw is Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Go. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. 11.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
That's pulled in at the 32. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him. And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On 2nd down, here's Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
First down.
Mike's 56.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Defense, give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Showing up. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production, or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
21. 43 is the mark. 43 is the mark. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, Zoo. Watch the run. 58, boys, 58.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Here we go. Like 20. 11. Hey, Echo.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. He completes it right side to White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Check 31.
Murray now to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
55. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Check pass. Hey, check Mike 57. 57. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Yeah. Watch the safety creep.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
61, matchbox lights. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Goodwin. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Slam. Hey, wahoo! Topper!
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Watch it slant. Hey, alert 3. Back.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Murray now. Leaping, and he makes the grab. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Check 99. Go. Check and squeeze. Crash. Switch. Check hot route. Hot. Watch the twist. Watch out. Go.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So how about this for a change in field position from inside the 10? Here's first down on the other side of the field.
High 7. 58, boys. 58. Mike.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
White. Mike 43.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete, 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Miles Boykin. Incomplete. Robert Alford there defensively.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Bravo.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
they can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Arizona, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.